Hey guys, it's Dragon Rockstar here, and I'm doing a test hand video of my Thunder Dragon, Chaos Thunder Dragon Lightsworns. So I hope you guys really enjoy that. I have the deck right here. I'm trying to cut it and shuffle it a little bit, so I can actually show you guys how consistent that deck is. And I'm gonna try to do at least like 4 to 5 test hands. I'm gonna play them through to show you guys what kind of boards you'll probably end establishing. This might be a 20-minute to a 15-minute to 20-minute video, so I hope you guys are enjoy, and I hope you guys are ready. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now, most often in the deck, you really want to see either 1 or 2 spell cards, and the rest probably like danger monsters, thunder dragon monsters, things of that nature. So let me try to shuffle here. I've been shuffling for a couple minutes, so let's see what happens here. If you guys want to know, I'm using the spell and trap card zones as the monster zones, and then I'm going to use these 2 zones as the extra deck zones, that way you guys can see, because my camera can't really film the extra deck zones, which are all the way up here, so you won't be able to see the extra deck monsters as it is. So I'm going to try to use it like that. The token's only there because of the Nibiru, so you're not really going to use the token as often. Let's just see what kind of hand I can establish with, right? So let me just, like always, you got to cut it. Sometimes you might see good hands, sometimes you might not. So let's see what kind of hand we'll end up drawing here. Oh, Solar Recharge, like I said, you're not always going to want to see Solar Recharge, but you do see 2 Danger Monsters, as well as 2 of the level 6 monsters you don't really want to see in your hand, but the Dangers are really a good start. You're probably going to end up probably setting the Solar Recharge just in case, so let's pretend that Solar Recharge isn't in the hand, so you're probably going to set the Solar Recharge. Let me grab up my little nifty dice. We're going to use the dice to be able to roll to get out the dangers. So for instance, we're going to shuffle a hand. You guys can see what kind of dangers are there. I always do it based on chance, so let's just do it like this, so that our opponent doesn't notice. So I'm going to let you guys see. This is 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just go ahead and see. We got a, if you guys can't see, a 6. So, Danger Mothman will be discarded. We revealed Danger Mothman if you guys were curious. Reveal one of the dangers, it doesn't matter which. Let's say if we reveal Danger Mothman and he got hit. So he'd be sent to the graveyard. We'll be drawing a card and then discarding a card. So we're more likely going to probably discard the Destiny or Malicious to get a non-monster in the graveyard. So now we have, we have our Solar Recharge still set. We have Thunder Dragon. We're going to activate the Thunder Dragon's effect, discard itself, to add 2 more copies of itself. Most often, you probably want to fill up the graveyard with Thunders. So you're more likely going to do, you're probably going to add the Thunder Dragon, and then add this other one. Get you more cards in the hand, so you can pull off Danger Nessie a little bit more. And you're going to shuffle, so I can see what I can draw off of Danger Nessie here. Like always, going to show you guys. We're going to activate Danger Nessie. It's backwards now. Like it's the same thing before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So Chaos Reaper or Chaos Betrayer is actually a card you really need in the graveyard. Effective Nessie will special summon itself. Effect to draw a card. Ooh, look at that. We top deck Charge of Light Brigade. Then we're going to activate Charge. Mill top 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we milled another Chaos Betrayer. That kind of sucks, but we did mill Disturdo, which is actually pretty nifty. We mill those 3. You get to add the level 4. So we're going to add Raiden. Raiden's the only Lightsworn you ever need. Like I said, we did set Solar Recharge, so that's really nifty. Sometimes you might not always mill the wolves. Sometimes you might mill some other monsters you pretty much can't summon. We did mill Darkworm. If we had Charge of Light Brigade earlier and we milled Darkworm, that would have been a little bit more nifty. But since Darkworm, we had a monster on our side of the board, Darkworm will not be able to come out. Other than that, then yeah. We might end up doing probably 1 or 2 test stands in this video. I didn't realize how this deck is more consistent. You gotta be more precise on what you do. We're gonna use the Solar Recharge, District Rating, draw 2, mill 2. You didn't really mill anything really fancy. That's okay. We're gonna use. Don't know yet, actually. Let's do Foolish Barrel. Let's try to get us probably like. Let's see. What do I want to get us in the graveyard? Let's try to get us Revival Golem. Let's mill Revival Golem. Let's get Revival Golem on the board. Now we got a hand filled with Thunders. I'm not a big fan of that. Now we're going to use, let's see. Let's use Malicious. Let's banish Malicious. You guys are curious. Let's banish Malicious. To get Malicious. Where are you, Malicious? There he is. He's always at the top. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We're probably going to end up using one guy I don't want to use right now, which is Chaos Betrayer. But I realized we also still have Disturdo in the graveyard, so we're going to use Disturdo's effect. Target our Revival Golem that we milled, or we sent with Foolish. To special summon him, target becomes level 3. We're not really going to bother with that. We're going to link all 4. So Disturdo will go at the bottom. We're going to link all 4 for our, let's see, where are you? First, Sayuja Skuldred. We're going to summon it here. Sayuja will allow us to draw 4. Draw 1, draw 2. Draw 3, draw 4. Oh wow, we drew both wolves. I never really want to see that, but that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We drew both wolves, that's alright. We did have Thunder Dragons. What I'm tempted on doing is probably going to put back both of the wolves, obviously, and then one of the Thunder Dragons, so we can reuse our other Thunder Dragon to get us another light in the graveyard. Then I'm probably going to end up doing that. Thunder Dragon, discard, add that Thunder Dragon back. So we get to shuffle those wolves back into the deck. I believe we have multiple lights in the graveyard. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 lights, so we need to get a 3rd light in the graveyard somehow. We're going to activate Wither Buster, banish the Dark to special summon it. So we're going to banish Nessie. We don't really care which danger or any dark we really banish besides Malicious. We really want to keep Malicious in the graveyard. I'm going to use Malicious effect. Banish itself to special summon itself again. This deck does take a lot of concentration, so if you summon the wrong monster at the wrong zone, you summon the right monster at the right zone, so you just got to pay attention to what you do. Most often you're probably special summon the right monster, most often you're probably special summon the wrong monster. You just got to be careful how you summon your monsters and everything. Let's see what else we want to do real quick. We're probably going to end up linking with these two. Probably for a link too. So I'm going to special summon out. We're going to summon out Nightmare Cerberus. We're going to get Wither Buster's effect to add Collapse Breath. Then we're going to special summon out Chaos Dragon Levinair. We're banishing this one, Witherbuster, Thunder Dragon, and our other Thunder Dragon to help us get out Raiden back. Because we probably want to. I might not even summon Raiden there. We're going to probably summon him over here. And then we're going to use that Raiden's ability. And they'll. Oh, Thunder Dragons. That's pretty good. Let's see. What else do we want to do? Oh, that's cool. Since we milled Thunder Dragon, Dragonhawk, we're going to activate Collapse Serpent. Special summon Collapse Serpent. We're banishing the Thunderhawk. Thunderhawk will allow us to put both of these back, which we're going to do, because we don't need either of them in our hand anymore. We draw 2. We draw Damage Juggler and Police. Now, that's pretty good too, actually. That's not bad. Most often you want to mill Police off of Curious's effect to go off of more combos. Also, we still got Chaos Betrayer in our graveyard, so I gotta think of how we're gonna play this off here. I technically should have kept it. I'm gonna keep him here. Then we're gonna do. We want our tuner. We're gonna activate Sayuja to special summon. Maybe not. Hold on. This is sometimes what you gotta do. You gotta think your way through. Do we want to go off with a number 60 play? Do we want to go off with, you know, other plays than that? So we gotta think. Do we want to go off with that? We might have to, actually. Since we're going first, we're going to use Damage Juggler, go enter battle phase, activate Dangerous Juggler, go to main phase 2, Damage Juggler's effect to banish itself. You guys didn't know that's actually what you can do with Damage Juggler. It just protects you from battle damage for that turn. Even though we're going first, it's still broken as it is. I think that's the reason why Damage Juggler got hit to 1 at one point. Now it's at 2 and it's least consistent. I just needed a way to get me another level 4 monster in my hand as fast as possible, so I could go off for more combos as I shuffle here. Plus, I need a way to get me another level 4 monster in the graveyard, or another level 4 on the board. So let's just do Hat Tricker's effect, special summon, overlay with Collapse Serpent. Actually, no. Yeah. Actually, we're going to overlay with Raiden for number 60. Then we're going to use number 60's effect, detach both materials, draw 2 cards, discard a card. So we're going to discard. Ooh, this is a tough call here, guys. We're going to discard that Raiden. We don't need that Raiden. Yeah, we already used Raiden's effect this turn. We don't need that anymore. We're going to use Sayuja, special summon out Felice. Then we're going to link away with give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to think this through. We don't need Curious. Actually, we do need Curious. Yeah, see, this is kind of hard to think things through, right? Technically, we'll keep that in our hand, and we're going to special summon off of Sayuja, the Danger Thunderbird. Then we're going to link away with both Well, those two for Phoenix. Link with those two for Crusader and Chromax. Overlay these two to number 38. Now I'm going to activate Chaos Betrayer. Banish this. Banish Dragon Dart. Now I think things through. I actually misplay. I'm going to take this back. I'm going to show you guys what I actually misplay about. This is what I misplayed, and I noticed this. I could have done this instead. Instead of going for number 60, actually number 60 would have been the best bet. And we would have done this instead. We just gotta find a way to get a link monster in the graveyard without using our, our terribleness. That should have been the board, and we use Chaos Betrayer, special, banish, banish, Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon Dark will allow us to get Roar. That's what I want to do, is get Roar in my hand as fast as possible. Actually, we're not going to add that. We're going to add... We're going to add him to our hand. I didn't realize that. We can add him to our hand. And then we can link away with... Now let's see what we can do. Sorry guys, it took me a minute. Like I said, with this deck you have to be more consistent and more precise on how you summon your monsters on certain boards. Technically, I was right to summon number 60 over Chaos Dragon Levianeer right there. Because more often you're going to link away with that. So I'm going to link away with both. Ooh, this is tough to do. Link away with these two. Summon out. I want to summon out Phoenix. Let's see, actually. What can we summon out? Oh, I just realized what we can do. Link away with 1, 2, 3. Four. We'll link away for our other Sayuja. To help us get more cards and more consistent in our hands. So, Sayuja. There's 3. Here's our 4th card, and then we put back 3. We're not going to need a Fleece. We're not going to need Charge Light Brigade. Actually, we might need Charge Light Brigade. We're not going to need Imperial Order. And I would say we'll put back the Danger Thunderbird. And then we're going to do Charge Light Brigade. We already had the Raiden in our hand, so we might as well try to get back out. Since we still haven't used the first Sayuja's special ability, might as well try to get us the Fleece back again. Like I said, we took it back, if you guys don't really notice. So, yeah. let's see. We're gonna do. Oh wait, that's supposed to be in the graveyard. Oops, sorry guys. We're gonna do Sayuja's special ability, special summon Felice. We're gonna do instant fusion. Take that lovely 1,000 life points. Actually, if you guys want to know what I really should have done, yeah, sometimes this happens. Got an idea. Banish the light in the dark to special summon him. Banish him. Banish Raiden. Let's see. What else do I want to do? Link away. I'm going to activate his effect, change itself the attribute to, change it to, dark. Link away with all three of these. For Curious. Activate Curious's special ability. It's in Imperial Order. There you go. Activate Curious's, since I sent Imperial Order to the graveyard, Curious's effective will mill 3. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty busted. Both Wolves effect, special, effect to special. We're gonna link away with, Link away with these two. Actually, no, we're gonna have to keep that. Hold up, guys. Trying to think. Link with these two. Yep. Link with these two. Switch summon Griffin. Griffin's effect. Discard. Target Imperial Order. Set Imperial Order. Make the trick on special. Synchro with these two. Special summon out Warlord Savage. Effective Warlord Savage. Equipped Curious to it. I'm going to activate Float Bolt. Overlay both of those for a Fistweller. Now, ideally, this isn't the board you really want, but most often you're probably end up, like I said, you're most often going to end up having a hard hand to use to establish a certain board you really need. So it just depends on what you draw. As you can see, with that hand, this is what kind of board we'll end up establishing. I don't have any other link ways to continue off here. I did use all my resources already, so that's most often what you're end up doing. Specifically, ideally, you want to try to get through less of your malicious, is actually the exact, because we wouldn't have got off a little more further if we didn't use our last malicious. But this is usually ideally the board you want to make. You guys can see I'm usually debating on Materia Beast and probably switching out the Materia Beast or 38 Hope Harbinger for FA Dawn Dragster, because that could be very, very useful in a certain extent. But this is ideally not the best board you can end up with, but this is a decent board you can end up with. We're going to go for one more test stand. It's not bad. We didn't make the exact board we were hoping for, but sometimes that happens, sometimes that doesn't. I do sometimes, when I shuffle, I do make it look a little weird, and maybe that could be another thing is, and I was shuffling this before the video, but yeah, let's go ahead for one more testing real quick, guys. Let's see what kind of hand, or what kind of board we can make with the other hand. So, like I said, in the next couple of videos, I'll be trying to upload a few more videos. One with Sky Strikers before the ban list, and another of Shadow Dinos. Now, the Shadow Dinos will not consist of a side deck, and the Sky Strikers will also not consist of a side deck. These decks are made for fun, and for you guys to use for your knowledges if you guys are really curious and, you know, so very excited for those videos. Now this video is made because a lot of people are requesting for me to do some combo videos of the certain decks I play, so I figured I would do this for that. For this deck, it depends on what kind of hand you usually get. Sometimes the hand is pretty good, sometimes the hand is pretty busted, sometimes the hand is a little nutty. It just depends on what you have and what you draw and how you go off with your combos. Now let's go ahead and shuffle. We're going to cut one more time. Now, let's see what kind of top. Ooh. Ideally, this is not a good hand. I'm going to show it to you guys. When you draw multiple Lightsworns in a hand, you didn't shuffle very well, so there you guys go. I'm actually going to reshuffle that. I'm sorry for that. That's that kind of hand we won't be able to play off very well. If you guys do want me to test out my hands, even if they draw that very bad, let me know down in the comments below. We're going to do one more testing video real fast. We're going to do one more little testing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ideally, you never want to see Wolf, but that's okay. We did draw Foolish Barrow. Like always, we're going to set that one spell because we don't want to lose that one spell. We're going to activate Danger Mothman. You know. Like I said, like always, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6 again. So Mothman gets discarded. Mothman gets us Thunder Dragon. We're gonna discard the that's tough. We're gonna discard Chaos Betrayer. No, actually, we're gonna keep Chaos Betrayer. We're gonna discard Roar. We're gonna activate Thunder Dragon. Actually, we're going to do it this way. We're going to get rid of that Thunder Dragon, add the other Thunder Dragon. We're going to keep that. We're going to try to fill up our graveyards, because we're not going to be able to do a very good board off this. So we're going to try to use my knowledge, a little bit of link plays. Since we drew Wolf, that would be like a dead card in our hand, so most often we're not really going to pull off very well. If you're curious, this is what's in our graveyard. We're going to play that Foolish Barrel. And we're going to send Chaos Betrayer itself to the graveyard, actually. Send Chaos Betrayer. Then we're going to activate that Thunder, that Chaos Betrayer. We're going to activate its effect to banish both Roar and Thunder. To special summon it. The reason why I want to banish Roar is because we get Roar's effect to special summon. We're going to use Roar to summon Hawk. And we're going to try to link away with both of those two and get Hawk's effect to recycle our hand. Because that our hand is not working very well, and it's better if we try to recycle our hand a little bit more. See what kind of else we can get in our hand as fast as possible. So we put back all three and go off that way if we link away with Hawk. My personal opinion, I feel like banishing Hawk to get Colossus on board faster. That's my personal opinion. Because we have no other way to link off a little bit more. So I'm thinking of doing that. Banish off Thunder Dragon Hawk. To special summon out Colossus itself in defense mode. Right here. And then Hawk's effect will allow us to recycle our whole hand. We put back 3, so we gotta draw 3. So, say if our opponent was to cut, there we go, there we go. There's our 3, which we actually drew pretty well. I'm going to probably use Collapse Serpent Special, Banish the other Thunder Dragon. I'm okay with that. Damage Juggler, discard. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's not banish the other Thunder Dragon. We're going to need that for Colossus later on. We're going to use Damage Juggler. No, we're going to use Charger Leopard. Wow. So we mill pretty good out of that. Charge allows us to add a level 4 or lower. We're going to add Raiden. Since we already had Damage Juggler in the graveyard, we're going to use that Damage Juggler in the graveyard as, you know, a way to banish off. Actually, we're just going to banish it off the graveyard for Collapse Serpent. Then we're going to norm summon Raiden. Then we're going to activate Raiden's ability. Mill 1, mill 2. Oh, we milled Malicious. That's pretty good. Then we're going to do that Damage Juggler's effect to send to graveyard to add... we're going to enter battle phase, and then May phase 2, send Damage Juggler to the graveyard to add Hat Trigger. We're going to banish it for its original effect to add Hat Trigger, and then we're going to shuffle. Then I'm going to activate Malicious, banish itself to special summon itself again. We just don't want to accidentally draw Malicious here, because I'm going to link 4, and I don't want to draw Malicious by accident. So we're going to link all 4, both Colossus, Collapse Serpent, and these 2 to special summon out Sayuja. We're going to activate Collapse Serpent's effect to search for Wolf, or for Witherbuster. If my opponent was to try to negate Sayuja, they're going to have to negate Collapse Serpent first before Sayuja. That's a chain block, if you guys are wondering. We'll shuffle here. We'll draw 4. Sayuja. Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4. And then we put back 3. Obviously, we're going to put back the Nessie per order. I'm going to put back the 1-for-1. We don't need that. I'll keep the Dragon Shrine though, because I'm going to activate Dragon Shrine to send the Sturdo to the graveyard. I'm going to special summon, special summon. I'm going to use that effect to banish the Collapse Serpent, so we can special summon with a Buster. I'm going to overlay both of these two. Kind of debating on what to summon right now. We can go with number 60. Use number 60's effect. Detach 2. Draw 1, draw 2. And we got to discard a card, so we're going to discard Nessie. Nessie's effect allows us to add a danger monster from our deck. We're going to add Danger Jackalope for the fun of it. Like I said, we're not always going to make the same boards that we're hoping for. Just malicious. We're going to use the Sturdo special, targeting malicious. We're going to use Sayuja. Unless we already used it. I don't think we did. Special summon Jackalope, Warrior, Dragon, Beast, and call 3. We all know the story goes on the bottom. Curious, effective Curious. We're not going to send many things here. I'm sending Revival Golem to the graveyard. Excuse the background noises if you guys hear those. Sorry for that. Family's going on downstairs. There's a family going on downstairs running around, and there's my family. Mill top 3. Oh wow, we milled a crap load of monsters off this one. Revival Golem was sent off at Curious. Then we get Wolf's effect. We don't get the other Wolf, which is sad. But wow, that was pretty good. Actually, no. We're going to choose to add Revival Golem to our hand, and then we're going to get the other Wolf to go out. That's one thing I forgot to tell you guys that we can do. Sad thing is we don't have Imperial Order to the graveyard, but it's okay. We're going to link with... We're probably not going to link with these two, actually. We're going to do something different. I'm going to link with both of these. For... Actually, hold up before we even do that. It's supposed to be the other way around here. Link with these two. Summon Cerberus. Synchro with these two. Actually, hold up before we even synchro. We gotta get rid of that Curious off our board. Link with these two. For Mechanite Crusader Inclamax. We're gonna synchro with these two. For Warlord Savage. And then we're gonna activate Warlord Savage effect. Equip Curious. And then we're gonna activate Warlike Sea Sensation. to bring back Colossus. And then that's pretty much that board. So pretty much, guys, like I said, you're not always going to make the same boards like always. It always depends on the best hand, depends on what hand you draw. It also determines on what you mill, what you send to the graveyard as fast as possible. So most often you're not really going to establish the same boards that you need, but ending up with a Colossus, Savage, and Crusader Inclamax is pretty good and pretty well done. It depends on your matchups and depending on what you play. Like always, like it's just based on what you draw, based on what you mill, based on what you get into the graveyard as fast as possible. I'll be trying to do more videos of this sooner or later in the future with my other decks and other things of that nature. So I hope you guys are really very excited for those decks. And like always, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys are really interested, if you want to see more of these type of videos, things of that nature. But like always, Dragon Rockstar, signing out. Peace.